Hello everybody. We're very happy to be here because, we would like to show you our new education platform, and we are very proud about this new platform because we think that you are going to improve and you are going to like it a lot. So we are going to start with a little presentation. Our platform calls IVF Skills Remote Evaluation, and I would like to tell you about how we did this platform. Well, Irene and me were thinking about how to do this because during the coronavirus we used to audit some clinics, and during the coronavirus we couldn't do it because of course we couldn't travel. So in this case we at the beginning we started to ask about some videos of, for example, microinjection or embryo biopsy or vitrification, what else, and we realized that suddenly the results going up with our recommendations in these videos. But of course, it was very difficult for us to say in the exact second of the video what we were watching to improve the results, because it was very rudimentary. So thanks our education group, we told them our idea and how we are doing this new audit way, and with their experts they developed we think that is a very good platform to audit how to do some protocols in the IVF laboratory. Okay, because with this platform we don't want you to show how to do things, how to do, for example, a microinjection. This is not making any sense, but we can give you a lot of tips and a lot of recommendations about how to improve your results. So we need you to know how to do things like ICSI, for example, but so we can't show you how to perform an ICSI. Okay, suppose that you know that. Okay, and Irene, my colleague, is an embryologist and a project manager at IVIRMA Global, and I'm also embryologist and IVF Laboratory Global Auditor, also in IVIRMA. Well, this is our platform. This is the page of education. Okay, the website of education, in which you can find a lot of resources about education, about formation, about how to do things. Okay, and this is our platform. Okay, so if you need information, you can go here. Okay, or you can contact with us, and we are going to tell you everything that you need. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit how is it working. So Irene and I we would like to do things very easy. Okay. So in this case we thought a lot about how to do the videos, and we thought that the best thing is with your own mobile phone. Okay, because it's the easier way. So with your mobile phone you can take the videos, okay, of, at the moment, these protocols: microinjection, embryo biopsy, embryo vitrification, and oocyte also vitrification, embryo and oocyte thawing, and also sperm preparation. Okay, so you can take how many videos as you want. Okay, and you can send the videos to the contact in the platform, and they will provide you when you register the auditor process and everything. So It's important that the videos were taken in a right way. So for this, we have an instructions, okay, and well, the most important points are you have to avoid the zooming, and you have to do the videos in an horizontal way, using both hands to avoid a lot of movements, okay, and the videos can be sent with transfer, so it's really very easy, really very easy. Well, then our education team selects the most suitable auditors for each case, and these auditors has to be at least ESRE senior embryologist or laboratory managers. Okay, they have to have at least more than 10 years of experience in IVF, of course, and with a high personal clinical and laboratory results, and with experience in management and in IVF troubleshooting. Okay, and this is because this is our work, our job. So we are doing these things. So we think that this is very important. It's a mandatory requisite. Our compromise is that within a week, the education team search for the best auditor, okay, and the auditor has to have the evaluation also in this week. So since you send the videos, for example, this Monday, we have to have the report, or at least in Sunday. Okay, so we think that this is a very short period of time, and it will be very good for you. Well, the auditor is going to go inside of the platform, and he or she can see the videos that has to audit. Okay, for example, in this case, we have one video of biopsy, one sewing protocol, one sewing video, and one vitrification video, and 3 microinjections videos. Okay, so well, and I'm going to show you how the auditor can do in the easiest way as possible. So we have the video, okay, that you record, and we can play the video, and in the exact time that we see something to comment, we can press this button, comment to this point, okay, and we can write down our comment, okay. So, and we think, of course, that these comments are very important in this protocol. Okay, we're going to show you then the platform, but I would like to explain you at the beginning. So in this video, for example, we have 5 comments, okay, and you can read here the comments. Also, we have a score, okay, of several checkpoints, very important checkpoints. For example, well, in this case, the transport, for example, of the patient samples, or the conservation of temperature during the process, in the sewing process. Okay, what else? It is not important. And also, at the end of the audit, we have to write final assessment results. So our final comments. So that we think that's the point that you have to take into account to improve your results. Okay. Of course, we are going to send you a report. Well, in fact, you can see access to this report in your platform. Okay. And in this report, you're going to have the score of the different techniques, the improvement points with the comments, and the final recommendations for each audited technique. Okay, so we don't want to do a very long report, because you are going to have one report per video. Okay, so we think that it's important to have very precise information, but not a lot of information that you're not going to improve, right? To use. And finally, we have a feedback session in streaming, because we think that, well, you are going to have your report, but maybe you have some doubts. So in this case, it's better if we can speak, okay, and we can tell you with the video, for example, in the exact time. Okay, you can see here this problem. You are I don't know, and maybe you have absorbed a lot of cytoplasm in the oocyte, for example, or you have to biopsy less cells, for example, in the embryo biopsy. I don't know. So we think that this is a very important point of this platform. Okay, you can have a direct contact with the auditors. We think this is very good for you also. And now we are going to show you the platform. So I think we can begin with what you are going to see as user, and then we can show you how the auditor work. Okay, so Irene.
Yes. That's a good idea, because you can see both sides of the same process. Because just a short comment, a very short comment, but as David has said, we developed that because during the pandemic, we could feel the loneliness feeling of the people in the labs saying like, I'm completely alone. I know something is going on, and I have anyone by my side that can tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong, or maybe not wrong, but how can I improve? Maybe you are a lab director and you know perfectly your staff, and you know they are well trained, but you see some differences between them and you don't know exactly what they are doing different, but you want them to improve. Or maybe you are alone in your lab and you know that you can perform each of the techniques and procedures, and you know how to do an ICSI, you know how to vitrify. We are not going to train you, but it's like having someone sitting beside you and saying, hey, have you tried to do that? Have you seen, maybe you're putting too much PVP, or maybe you are. So it's that kind person with you, sharing tips about how to do it easier, or just try to do this, because that's what we do in our lab. So I think it can help you. And with that feedback session, I think everything becomes quite clear, because you have the whole comments during the video, as David has shown you. You have the report and you have that session. So I think it's a kind of complete feedback and a complete audit. And we are so happy with that tool, because nobody has shown us anything like that. It's so simple and so useful at the same time, that we're pretty sure that you can find it useful in your labs too. So I'm going to show you how the user sees the platform. Once you contact with education, they give you the access to the platform, so you have your own user, and the auditor have another user, so you will see both sides. I'm trying to share the screen. So imagine this is the access. This is what I would see on the beginning. Well, this is, imagine my name now is Clinic Geo, and they say hello. And here I have all the videos that I've sent to the education summarized here, so I can see the ICSI video, the vitrification, the warming procedure, and the biopsy video, for example. Well, this is a feature in which you can do it in a light switch or dark one, and this is the video I previously sent. And in the video I can see here all the different points in which the auditor has made any comment to me, so I can go one by one to them. I can see them, I can see in which exact moment they've done it, so I know what they are talking about to me. And after that, well, I'll show you how you can see it. It's something like that. I will see the whole video, and once reaching a certain point of the procedure, is when we've seen something that we consider can be improved, and that we tell you, please do that, or what if you, like, we are going to reach that moment.
Yeah. Irene, I think that if you press the commented in
it
the
goes
blue,
directly to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that point, that exact point is where I said too many cells aspirated. Maybe the aspiration with the biopsy pipette is too strong. Okay, so this is the same with all the different comments. I want to see, okay, what they say in that point. Maybe they say, okay, too many cells in the biopsy trophectoren piece. Okay, so I think it's quite simple to understand. And after that, we have the score of the different points that we consider that are really mandatory or more important about the laser focusing, the hatching, the biopsy, pipette focusing, and aspiration, all the different ones. So the score goes from 1 to 5, and you see how perfect or improvable it is in each case. And you have an average score also, so this is good. For example, if you're a lab director and you have different people that you want to be audited, and you can see, okay, I have to work with that person regarding the focusing, but I have to work with that other person regarding the, I don't know, the number of cells of trophectoderm that have been aspirated. And here you can see the total assessment result with a conclusion, a very short one. This is like the take-home message of your auditing process. And here you have the whole report. So here everything is summarized, and you can print it and you can save it in your dossier of each of the people. And it's quite simple. That's why we think it's so good, because everything becomes clear and user-friendly, I guess. So this is what you would see. Probably you will receive, once you've sent the videos to the platform, as David has said, within a week, you will receive the whole thing, the results, the comments, the report, and you will schedule that Zoom meeting. So, well, this is all. And now you can see with a bit the other side of the same coin, which is the auditor side.
So, for example, well, this is the platform for the auditor. Okay, so you can see here the video. The auditor can see the videos that has to audit. Okay, and of course, if, for example, here, okay. Oh, I have to comment something. So I have here a button that, of course, I don't have here now because this auditory has made yet, so it's closed. Okay, but it's very simple because I press this button and I can write. Okay, there is a lot of cells in the biopsy, for example, or I don't know, the aspiration was very strong or something like that. Okay, so the auditor can see the comments, okay, and have to evaluate all these important points that we think that is very important to control. For example, in this case, the technique of embryo biopsy. Okay, and also we also want that the auditors write these conclusions at the end of this video. Not at the end of all the videos, because okay, maybe they are not going to remember some important things. So we prefer that the auditor write the conclusion at the end, at the very end of the video. Okay, and well, of course, the auditor can see also the report. Okay, that he or she is going to send. So here he can visualize the report with the comments, the score, and the final comments. Okay, and well, as you can see, in fact, it's also very simple because we think that simple things are better than very complicated things. Okay. So if you have any question, because this is very simple, so we prefer to have questions and to show you how powerful is this platform, because the people that we have under this platform that have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. So let's see.
Victor has a question. Okay, he sees that, well, it seems to him to be a very good platform. He wants to know if the videos, if there will be videos of how to do it correctly. Well, I think we have something better. Instead of having a video showing you how to do it better, we will talk to you directly to tell you how we think you can improve. So it's not just like online course which you have a lot of videos and you go through all of them. It's better than that. It's okay, I'm not with you in the lab, but I talk to you and I tell you, see, and we can see the video at the same time and we can discuss about each of the different points. So I think it's much more useful in that way. And he wants to know also if the access will be for free or have some kind of subscription. Well, it is not for free. It is, you have to contact with education and they will give you a quote about, because it will depend on the necessities you have. Each clinic have different necessities, so there will have different kind of processes to assess, so it will be completely personalized.
Yeah, it will be very personalized because maybe you have only 2 embryologists or maybe you have 20 embryologists, so this is of course different. And I agree with Irene because I think the power of this platform is that we are not going to send you a video, a model video. We are going to talk about your way of performing for example, the microinjection. So in this point, in the session, in the streaming session, we can discuss about, okay, can you see in the second 23, you did that, and we think that this is not very good for the oocyte, for example. So we think that this is better than a model video.
Yeah, and I think also that in that context in which we are with the pandemic and the different waves we are having and everything, it's so difficult to schedule travels, to say, okay, I'm going to visit that other clinic to see, or I want someone to come here. With that tool, you do not depend on that anymore. You know that whatever happens with the flights and the travel and the different countries, regulations or whatever, you can have someone on the other side of the screen helping you. So I think that gives you a freedom that right now it's very difficult to get in other way. And also sometimes well, you know how the clinic directors are sometimes, and with the budget of the clinic for traveling and everything. And I think this is a tool quite efficient. I mean, with less problem of the clinic, you don't need to close the lab. You don't need to go anywhere else. You can be in your lab, sitting with the virtual person on the other side and checking everything. So I think
and you can save a lot of time. That is very valuable. So at least for us, it's incredible. Have time and have the expert in the other side of your computer. It's
completely dedicated to you.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's been quite clear. I hope so. And well, you can contact us for further information. You can contact IVIRMA Global Education. They will be happy to hear of you and to clarify whatever doubt you have. And I think that the take-home message is that we have something easy to use and useful, and we want to share it, and we'll be glad to be part of that and to try to provide our expertise and whatever we have to help you.
Yeah. The same as Irene says, and also I want to say that the people that are in this platform, in the auditors, you have to be sure that they are doing these things all the days. So they are not only embryologists. So they know a lot of troubleshooting. They know how to solve a lot of problems, and we think that this is going to be very helpful for you. Yeah.